Wanted to take a second to introduce this video channel. It's specifically for teachers and made for teachers in mind, although it could also be useful to some parents out there who want to know a little more about the methodologies and the behind the scenes of why we do what we do when we're teaching. So my backgrounds are in Dalcroze, Suzuki, and Kodai. I know, it's a lot, all three. And I've been teaching for more than 30 years. I teach piano, I teach voice, I teach group lessons in ear training and sight reading, music theory, all these things, music styles. I direct a summer piano festival every year. And I teach currently at Winchester Community Music School, where I run the Suzuki piano department. So I've had a lot on my plate, as you can see, and I totally understand what it's like to be a seeker, to be gathering, to want to gather information. I started on that journey a long time ago, and you can see how I've gathered all these methodologies, and it was all in response to my need to fill gaps in my own education. I was a piano performance pedagogy major when I was in my master's degree, and I slowly started to get captivated by early childhood development, and of course all the literature was start them earlier sort of thing, and so I started to go down that road. I also wanted to be able to teach it better, to teach ear training better, to bridge the gap to sight reading faster, to create more motivation in the students by teaching them in a way that was most conducive to them and the way they wanted to learn. I wanted more support from the parents, like everybody does, right, when we first start teaching. I felt there were a lot of struggles that students went through unnecessarily with rhythm. So in a way, I was trying to seek out ways to teach these higher level skills faster and easier and more joyfully and more appropriately for that age group. So that was kind of how I ended up on this journey. And there's going to be many more videos about how and why I chose those three. A lot of the reason why I'm starting this is my influence with Kodai. I actually spent 2 years abroad studying the Kodai methodology. And I have to say, it was the most influential period of my entire life. I not only got to learn all about Kodai and how to apply ear training and sight reading and real music literacy to an instrument, but I got to observe master teachers in action every day. And I went from classroom to classroom to classroom and watched all different levels, all different types of schools. Some of them were music schools, some of them weren't. Some of them did music 5 days a week, some of them did music 2 days a week. So I got a really good breadth of experience in terms of styles of teaching and classroom sizes and multi-level classrooms. That environment, that learning environment as a teacher, I really think it's the only way we teachers learn how to teach even better. We need to have this type of environment where we could come together and have peer mentorship and teach for each other, try different things out, talk about what worked, talk about what didn't work. That's the only way. We need to have that feedback. And of course, once you start teaching, you don't have time to go observe other people. You're so busy teaching. And even if you did, you're tired. You mentally can't do that after teaching 8 hours. Or maybe you don't have the time off to go take these courses or the money. So I really wanted, my hope with this was to create something online that anybody could access, any teacher, and come together in a way, in a forum where we can share ideas and help each other become better and better teachers. Please subscribe to my video channel because as you know, the more we get liked and the more rankings we get, the more people I can actually serve. Do that. Also visit my blog at singplaymove.com/blog. I also have an email that you can reach me directly, especially for teachers. It's called ITS. It stands for Integrated Teaching Strategies at singplaymove.com. So it should be easy for you to remember. You can also find me on Facebook. Let's get started. Let's do this. I'm so excited. This is the year. So let's get started. And until then, happy teaching.